The starting lineup for Las Vegas. At shooting guard, DeMar DeRozan. At the other guard position, Ben Simmons. At power forward, Anthony Towns. At center, Rudy Gobert. At the other forward position, Carmelo Anthony. Let's meet your home team. At shooting guard, standing 6'2", number 2, Kyrie Irving. The other guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 77, Luka Doncic. At power forward, standing 6'11", number 15, Nikola Jokic. The man in the middle, at 7'0" number 21, Joel Embiid. At the other forward position, at 6'9", number 6, LeBron James.
Now Doncic. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got DeMar DeRozan. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anthony. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Gobert in at the center position. Now here's Irving. Jokic passes to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Irving with a deep 3. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Over to the left wing. To the wing on the left. Gobert against Irving. Gobert with the bucket.
Now the painted area might as well be Rudy Gobert's domain. He uses every bit of that size and length to assert his dominance.
Now here's Irving. Pass to James. Now Jokic over Towns. And some solid defense from Towns.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Here's Irving. Jokic with it. Fade away. And too long on the shot.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Jokic.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
James up top. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And Simmons has taken a ton of heat recently.
He really has, B.A., but it seems to me he's ready to prove his doubters wrong. Maybe he uses all that criticism as motivation to finally improve his shooting, because absolutely on the defensive end, this guy is a terror. And in transition, he puts a ton of pressure on it.
And here's Doncic. Pass to James. They need this. And he hits the jumper.
Well, LeBron James just reading the floor, sees the mid-range as his best option, says, all right, I got that in my bag.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Doncic passes to Irving. Now Embiid. Simmons defending. And there's the assist from Irving.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using off touch to capitalize.
And Gobert with the stuff.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command. What fascinates me about Kyrie Irving, clearly he is one of the most skilled guards to ever play. Ask his counterparts, other NBA players, who their favorite basketball player is, who the most complete player is. The answer will be Kyrie Irving.
And that was good. Home team answer.
Gobert's got a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Outside, Brown. George against Tatum. Back to George. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Tatum. Jumps up. And then Tatum slams it in.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
And again, about Kyrie Irving, we really are witnessing one of the best point guards to play the game, Doris.
BA, one of the best scoring guards we have ever seen. His handle is elite. It gives you some sense of how much the position has evolved. Point guards almost must score as much as they facilitate.
Now here's Randall. Banked it in off the glass.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
Halliburton against Lillard. Pass to DeRozan. There's Tatum with the 3. Lillard outside. Here's DeRozan. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. DeRozan's gotten his second bucket.
Well, the handles of DeMar DeRozan taking center stage there. How about the ball skills? Taking advantage of those and converting.
Brown with it, picked up by DeRozan. Brown can't hit.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's George. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. The three-pointer off the mark. Oh, there's the alley.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for Las Vegas. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We'll be back in a moment. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Here's Lillard. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Bam Adebayo is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Doncic passes to Edwards. And here is Irving. And a missed layup. Gobert passes to Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And that one's good. James.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Rudy Gobert really making a difference here.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Doncic passes to Jokic. Now here's Edwards. Tatum with the block.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Las Vegas.
That free throw good for Brunson.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Doncic. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Knocks it loose. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
There's the steal. On the break. And he's going for the oop here. Tatum finds Brunson. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Antetokounmpo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Substitution for your home team.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. The shot by James, no good. Oh, he couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Ben Simmons is checked in for Lillard.
Ben Simmons.
Fox with the ball. Pass to Embiid to end the run. Giannis with the rebound. Here's O'Neal. And that one is stuffed right through.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Irving. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
When Kyrie Irving is engaged, guys, this guy is almost unstoppable. The handle, the finishing ability, the absolute fearlessness when the game hangs in the balance.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Greg.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's been being something of a renegade.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
That's tipped and stolen by Antetokounmpo. And he's going for the lob. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Oh, my goodness. What a target. 6'11", long arms. Ben Simmons, make your teammate look great.
And stolen by Simmons.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Inside. And Giannis throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Fox finds Embiid. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
and Embiid drops them both. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
This guy knows where everyone is at all times. LeBron James makes the spectacular assist routine.
Brown passes to Jackson. George against James. Down low. Here's Embiid. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Embiid's gotten 4 this quarter.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
And they pick up 2.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
59 seconds left in the second quarter.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
Randall, he's checked in for Embiid. Pass to Brown. Back to Halliburton. No one near him. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
The attention to detail on defense, Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
A nice shot by Brown.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. O'Neal on the wing. Shoots over Randall. Randall pulls down the board. George outside. Back to Randall. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Randall's got his second basket of the game.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randall leaves no doubt.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game, delivering the blowout. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
Jackson out there with LeBron James. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half from Michael Malone. Anthony's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Here's Irving. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
That is the long arms and defensive prowess of Ben Simmons on display.
That was some by-the-book basketball. Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and finishes strong.
Doncic against DeRozan. Doncic passes to Jackson. It's Anthony on the take. And Anthony slams it in.
That's a man with bad intentions. Melo in attack mode.
Doncic passes to James. Now Embiid. Pass to Doncic. Over Simmons. Doncic, no good. Towns against Irving. Towns passes to DeRozan. Back to Towns. Over Irving. That's good from Towns. On the assist by DeRozan. Towns has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, strength and the ability and willingness to embrace, absorb, and finish through contact. Karl-Anthony Towns.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's James. Doncic outside. On the wing, Irving. Defended by DeRozan. DeRozan against Irving. Clock at 6. Edwards can't hit. Gobert against Doncic. To the middle. Out to James. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Rejected by James.
An engaged LeBron James on the defensive end is an absolute menace.
And stolen by Gobert. The finish! And the jam by Gobert.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk. Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. Over James. Edwards can't hit. It's James on the wing. LeBron with the rebound. Doris with Gobert. It still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Isaac, he's checked in for LeBron. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Outside Edwards. Back to Halliburton. It's Edwards on the wing. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Edwards got 5.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
The offensive rebound. Towns gets the bucket.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Jalen Brunson. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your home team.
That free throw no good.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Brown, he's checked in for Edwards. Brunson passes to Towns. DeRozan outside. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. Kicks it out to Isaac. For 3. Offensive rebound.
His defensive talent Such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And I think Jokic can average a double-double for the year. I mean, he is so good at using his body to box out on the glass.
Fox is checked in for Halliburton.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And the free throw, no good.
No question, Nikola Jokic is everything a modern big should be. He's a versatile player who can both start and finish offensive plays for his team.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Shooting for Las Vegas, Ben Simmons.
Free throw good, Simmons.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
Here's Embiid. Can't hit it from 12 feet. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now here's Fox. We've got Ben Simmons, Carmelo Anthony out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's O'Neal in at the center, locking down the middle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
Joel Embiid.
And he knocks down the first one.
Line for 2.
And Embiid drops them both. The kick out to Simmons. Pass to Anthony. 4-3. The rebound by Embiid. Anthony's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Here's Brown. To the paint. Embiid. That shot, no good. Good D by Adebayo. Stepped on the line. Out of bounds there. And that will cost him a possession. Julius Randle's checked in for Embiid.
Julius Randle.
Brown against Anthony. Pass to Jackson. From down in the low post, it goes.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Outside Simmons. For 3, here's Lillard.
Las Vegas foul call. Shaquille O'Neal. First personal foul. First
Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Jaylen Brown.
On the court. Las Vegas calls timeout.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Fans, your dance team.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Fox outside. Back to Halliburton. Outside Edwards. Here's Jackson. So it'll be 2. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Towns for three. The rebound by Jackson, and they get it back. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Jackson. And here's Edwards. Takes a three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
A guy that's been overlooked at nearly every level. I admire Lillard's ability to use outside noise as fuel to his fire.
Curry, he's checked in for Halliburton. And both free throws good for Lillard. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Curry passes to Fox. Back to Curry. With the teardrop. And Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
The home team on D. And here's Brunson from the arc. Edwards pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Off the left rim and out. Edwards gotten just one of his 6 shots to fall here. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming this way.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Well, what stood out the most at Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
O'Neal inside, defended by Jackson. Lillard can't get it to go. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. Substitution for Las
Off the
Vegas.
inbound. And Randall with the layup.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. 1:52 left in the final quarter. Yep, count it. DeRozan's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field so far. And here's Curry for 3. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Curry's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Simmons. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
At 6'11", this guy is very difficult to get a quality contest. Ben Simmons does a nice job drawing contact.
And both free throws good for Simmons. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Curry passes to Edwards. Launches a 3. Knocks down the triple. Edwards has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the gravity that Curry commands, it always leads to wide open looks for the guys around him.
Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Ben Simmons.
1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Fox outside. Back to Curry. Launches it. O'Neal pulls it in.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the three.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Back to DeRozan. Jacks up a three. Hits the trifecta.
DeRozan.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Fox finds Curry. Curry draws the double. It's Edwards on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Rudy Gobert has become really excellent at getting deep, low post position. The defense has got to foul him when he's that deep.
Paul George, he's checked in for Fox. And so Gobert nails both of them. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Curry passes to Randall. Edwards with it. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Fast break. Here we go. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, Rudy Gobert is in rhythm, and it's not often you see him dominate from the offensive end, but right now he's cooking.
Back to Curry. Ooh, poked away. To halt the run. Knocks down the long J.
The effortless way Stephen Curry shoots three-point shots is a sight to behold.
And Anthony slams it in.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
That's the end of the game.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside